Reusable class patterns. I'm designing a new piece of software using EcoModeler, which I will implement using Eco2. As I have been modeling the business classes, I have been paying special attention to creating classes in patterns that I will be able to reuse in different applications. Pattern 1. Contact information. In the past I have said it, and I will say it again. Composition is more powerful than inheritance. My contact information pattern is a good example of this. Different types of class often require some kind of contact information, telephone numbers, email addresses, etc. To save time reproducing classes, many people will jump straight in and create a contact class which has this various information. Then they will descend other classes such as company and person from this class. I don't like this approach. Inheritance should be used when you want your implementation to treat objects in a common way, and not for the sake of reducing the amount of work you have to do when designing your model. Take a booking as an example. You may want to record various information in relation to a booking. Obviously, the booking would have an association to a person, but what if you wanted to keep historical contact information? The contact information for the person may change in the future, and then the historical information is lost. Do you make booking a contact too? What if you want to record stock locations? Would you descend van, room, building, vending machine from a common class? What if a person can hold stock as well as hold contact information? Inheritance can be a real mess. Instead, I would create a set of classes as illustrated above. A contact information holder is responsible for holding contact information. When I want a specific class to have a collection of contact information, I simply create a one-way association from the class, e.g. person, to the contact information holder. Using this approach, I am able to make person a holder of stock and also capable of holding numerous pieces of contact information. Pattern 2. Contact information. Country. I was trying to think up a reusable way to model a postal address. Logically, you should be able to determine which country a postal address belongs to, so my first instinct was to model an association from postal address directly to country. One of my customers didn't just want to know which country a person lived in. They wanted to categorize them by some kind of geographical region as well. Adding a region association to the country and postal address seemed wrong to me. It would be possible to specify UK as the country, and a USA state as the region, I would have to include constraints to check for this. It just all seemed a bit messy. So, I came up with this. Now instead of being associated directly to a country, a postal address is actually associated to a geographic location. This means that the postal address can either belong directly to a country for customers who don't want regions, or a geographic area for those who do. In the above model, it is possible to create a country that has many regions, and each of those regions may also have sub-regions. If a customer wanted, they could categorize to a level as high as country/state/city/town. The path-derived association merely returns a collection of geographic location, so that it is possible to display the full area as a string. So instead of a corkscreen, where I live, you could determine the area as United Kingdom/England/West Midlands/Birmingham/ a corkscreen. So that I can easily determine the country to which a geographic location belongs, I added another derived association. In the base class it is derived as country.emptyList. In the country class it is derived as self, and in the geographic area class it is derived as self.parentArea.country. Pattern 3, address. Finally, I was able to create an address class to my satisfaction. I wouldn't need a common ancestor for my classes to have contact information, and my customers can either refer directly to a country, or to any level of geographical breakdown they wish. My address class simply has a postal code attribute, one or more address line objects, and an association to a geographic location. Conclusion: hopefully these patterns will be generic yet flexible enough to use in any software application.